Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. Richie Blackmore has come up with so many good riffs over the years, and we're going to look at two of them today, both from the Burn album. We're going to look at Mistreated and Burn. These are just the intro riffs. So I'll break them down and we'll have some fun. So pull up a chair, grab your guitar. See you in a minute. We'll start off with Mistreated. Now, if you hear the studio version compared to the live versions, and we all know Deep Purple live are and were amazing back then. He never plays it quite the same at every time, so this is going to be like a generic version. Let's start. So the first lick, okay, nice and easy. Second fret G string, then the fourth fret on the D string. Okay, you could also add a bit of sort of raking across your strings for that, but these are the notes. And then he'll play an F sharp on the low E string. Okay, so it'll go. So the next bit after the low F sharp is the second fret on the D string, fourth fret on the D string. Okay, so that whole little section. Okay, then it repeats that section again, that little three notes there. Then we finish it off with a bend on the fourth fret of the G string, which we return. Okay, before we go back to the second fret on the G string, and then a little bend, and then we finish off that whole part on the fourth fret of the D. Okay, so that section there goes. That last that I just showed you at the end of that section is actually the beginning of the repeat. Okay, so then it all repeats. So you get, if I take you from where I just left you, okay, now on the studio album there's a little riff in there. He does something very different, but live he'll do this, which is an A power chord, which is the open A string and the second fret on the D string, and then the same again on the A and E strings. So you've got the low E and the second fret on the A string. Okay, so up to that point, let's have a look. Right, so after we've played you all that section there, it all repeats, with the exception of the end not going like that. He does another. Okay, you'll see what I mean in a minute. So if I play you up to that section, you'll see what I mean. So we get. which is power chord, 7th fret of the A string, 9th fret of the D string. I do a 2-finger power chord. You might want to play the, I'm sure Blackmore does many different things. You might even do a little double stop. So I do it 7th fret on the A, 9th fret on the D, slide it down, 4th fret on the A, 6th fret on the D. And then the very last bit, I've been mistreated. And then we're straight in to the verse, which he repeats most of that. So if I just play that very last section after the, so the second part, if you like. Burn, an absolute classic. When Hughes and Coverdale joined the band, people didn't know, what they were going to sound like, and the Burn album, well, absolutely awesome. The opening track, Burn, great riff. So it's a series of double stops. Okay, the first section is on the D and the G strings. Okay. And we play 3rd fret, 2nd fret, open, and then 5th fret. So we get, and then 3rd fret. Okay, so then it repeats that little bit. Then we do the, okay, which is on the A and D strings. So really slowly. And again. So let's just recap on that. The whole section, the whole thing. Now, when you play it up to speed, and again, you listen to the original riff on the album and the live versions, he puts some little incidental hits in there to keep the rhythm going, I suppose. And also, it's on the and of 1, because you hear the cymbal hit first, and then give it a go. Well, I hope you enjoyed that and you managed to get something from it. Ritchie Blackmore was one of my biggest influences when I was younger, along with a couple of others that I've mentioned before. So I really enjoy doing these riffs and licks, and I might do a few more. I've already done Black Night on one of my other videos, you can check that out. But there's so many more. I might come back and do a few more as well. I've done Smoke on the Water as well. So, anyway, if you liked what you saw, give us a like, please comment, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It all helps, and I enjoy all your interaction. So until next time, I'll keep doing what I do. Bye.
Bye.